Good evening. How are you? Well, today I'm making dinner again, and I'm going to make Greek pasta salad. It's going to be kind of minimal heat cooking. I'm gonna lower this volume. Well, today, and then I have my volume on. Yes, I'm making pasta salad, Greek style. This recipe is from Laura Vitale from Laura in the Kitchen. She's like my biggest cooking influence. Like I go to her recipe for everything. Um, so yeah, I'll get started with the ingredients. So here I have, okay, discipline, garlic. I have lots of herbs, basil, dill, and parsley. I normally get the Italian parsley, but my husband got the curly parsley. But you can use whatever herbs you have. I just kind of added basil in there. I thought it would be a good mix, but if you don't like it, you can totally omit it. And then we have some lemon, some cucumbers, and lots of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Look how colorful they are. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And hi, hi crusty caveman. Okay, I have some red onion. Hopefully I don't cry while cutting this today. And some feta cheese. It wouldn't be Greek salad without feta cheese, of course. And some Kalamata olives. And for seasoning, I have Dijon, the whole grain mustard. You can totally use just a normal like Dijon mustard. And salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, of course, and red wine vinegar, and pasta, of course. So I have this colorful pasta from Trader Joe's. I've always wanted to try this, and the colors are so cute, pretty. It's going to match the tomatoes. So that's it. Okay, let's get started right away. So I'm gonna start with boiling the water for pasta water. Okay, so heat up the water, and then I'm going to put a lot of salt, almost like a tablespoon maybe. The water has to be salty as the sea, as they say. So I'm going to let that come to a boil, and then back to our little station. Ooh, okay. Put this aside. Yeah, let's get started with chopping up these vegetables. Get a little trash bowl. So this is going to be my little trash bowl. I'm going to dice the cucumbers. But really it could be any shape you want. My sleeves always gets in the way. Oh, there's 4 of you guys watching. Hello. Did you guys eat dinner? Maybe we can make dinner together. Or simultaneously, I mean. Okay. Make a little room here. And then start with the veg. So basil, they're kind of wet because I had to rinse them. So basil, what you want to do, just take out the leaves. And if you have a little bunch, like little baby bunch, just leave that there. Basil is so delicate. It bruises so easily. But it smells so good. Basil reminds me of, I think it's just like the smell of summer. And then what you want to do is, I have a lot, kind of roll it like this, and then kind of slice it, maybe like 1/4 of an inch size. Like this. Oh, I had more here. Oh well. Then put it aside. Do the same thing. Yeah, just try to roll it. Very gently. Okay. If it's not uniform, that's fine. Because, yeah, who cares? For parsley, I just kind of cut off the stems because, you know. And these, you know what? I actually save these little stems. And then what I do is I put, actually I'll show you. I have these little silicone containers. And then what I do is I put them here. And then I freeze this. And then any kind of vegetable scraps, I put it in this container and I make vegetable stock at the end of the week. So that's a little tip. Okay. Yeah, so back to parsley. Like if you don't like the stems, you can totally just take just the leaf part out, but I don't mind the stems. I like kind of the hardiness from the stems. So, oh, a dill came with it. The same thing here. Just kind of roll it. curly parsley is a bit more tougher. At least to me, it's a bit tougher because of its like fluffy but like sturdy texture. So I might chop it a bit more fine than I normally would for flat leaf parsley. Yeah. I remember someone saying like basil is like a ballerina because they're so delicate, but parsley is like steel workers. So this aside. And then dill too. I'll take off these leaves. If you have a bit of the stem, that's fine. You guys like cheese? Me too. Especially feta cheese. It's like salty, but flavorful. Then yeah, just give this a rough chop. Yep. Okay, now, just for the tomatoes, I'm going to half the bigger ones, and like smaller ones like this, I'm not going to bother. Are you a blue cheese person? I like blue cheese. I'm not sure if it's like my go-to. I like more softer cheeses like brie cheese, camembert. Oh, cheddar, of course. I love cheddar. Cheddar, mozzarella. Okay. Depends on what you're eating. That's true. Pairing is very important. This is kind of messy, but I'm just going to, just gonna go with it. Because this is not like a perfect cooking show where everything seems so clean and organized. This is just me cooking at the end of the day. Hopefully this is helpful. Yeah, hopefully this gives you some ideas for your own dinner. We all gotta eat. We all gotta eat. We all have to sustain ourselves. Like I could probably be cutting like this closer to me, but probably not the most efficient person. Okay. Okay, while we're slicing, done. My water has come to a boil. So my water has come to a boil. Now, oh, that's pretty strong. So I'm going to add about 2/3 of this. And then, so yeah, this is 11 minutes. So okay, I think that's a good 2/3. So after you put in the pasta, this is the important part. Just for the first minute, you have to stir because otherwise it's gonna stick to the bottom. And I think, I might be wrong, but I read somewhere that like the first minute is the time where it releases the starch the most. So like if you just, yeah, something like that. Or maybe it's just waiting for it to come back to a boil so that it doesn't stick in the bottom. I don't know, but I have been doing that. Oh, timer. 11 minutes. Perfect timing because I think everything else will be done by then. I know like so many people have different methods for pasta. I know like Italians are like, please no oil in pasta water. I agree with the Italians. I'm going to stick to what they say. Wow, that's a really colorful shot. So, I think for me, pasta salad is something that I always crave when the season gets warmer. I don't know, I love pasta. But something about it being in like a colder temperature with like fresh veggies is very appealing to me. Okay, so that's about done. I'm going to put this back here. Okay, now just cutting the Kalamata olives in half. Not too hard, right? It get a bit messy over here, but that's okay. It's my kitchen. Thing about olives is that when you cook with them, you could eat it as a snack. Salty. Are you guys a fan of olives? I remember like in teenage years when I go to a pizza place with my friends, there's always a friend who takes out all the black olives in the pizza. And I would be the one eating those those olives that those friends took out. But yeah, I love olives. Okay, okay, I think that's it for all the chopping, right? Oh, wait, I forgot the red onion. So red onion, I don't know, maybe like 1/3 of this. Yeah, about this much. Okay, I'm going to try not to cry because, oh, there's a little bruise. So fear not, just slice off the little end. Oh, it's like rotten inside too. Okay, slice that off. And then finally dice the red onions. Obviously, I'm not like a professional, so my knife skills are whatever, but please bear with me. And like whatever's left, just like, yeah, rough chop. Actually, I'm going to mix it with the tomatoes here because I don't want to grab another bowl. Okay, so I think that's it for chopping. I still have 5.5 minutes left on the pasta, so perfect. Now, I have this big bowl. To this, I'm adding the whole grain mustard. About a tablespoon, but how much ever you like, really. If you're a fan of mustard, which I am, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, then to this, red wine vinegar. Maybe like 3 tablespoons. We're gonna add a bit of lemon juice, so if you don't have lemon juice, you could just add more vinegar. And then, you know what? I shouldn't have put that, I shouldn't have put away the chopping board. Oh, before this, I do want to add zest, lemon zest. Because why not? More freshness. I cleaned the lemon, of course, before zesting this. Always watch your hand when you're using these graters or any kind of graters. It's so easy to go like, and then you have bloody hands. Okay, now I'm going to cut this lemon in half. Wow, not a perfect lemon. Like no seeds either. What? And then juice of half of this lemon. Okay. And then now, some seasoning, salt. Remember, not too much salt because The olives are quite salty and feta cheese is a bit salty, so we don't want to overdo the salt. And freshly cracked peppers. And then olive oil, extra virgin. Maybe like 3 or 4 tablespoons, or 4 or 5. 4 or 5. What's 4? 405 is a freeway in LA. 405. Okay. Now, just give this a good mix. If you use a whisk, it's probably better, but I don't want to grab a whisk. And then, give it a taste. Mmm. Very good. Okay. So that's ready. And now we have a minute and a half until the pasta's ready. So let me prepare for that. Okay, a minute left. I'm going to check on the pasta. Grab this little, I don't know, like a just coil looking guy. Actually, it's perfect right now. So I need to take this, drain it, and freeze it. Not freeze it. Shock it with hot water, cold water. So, okay. Okay. Pasta shower. Okay, that's good. Going to let this drain. The key to pasta salad is, I think, draining all the liquid well. Okay. Okay, while that's doing that, I'm going to the salad dressing that we made. Yeah. I'm going to add these tomatoes because I think if it's marinated a little bit for like a few minutes before I put the pasta in, I think it's going to be good. So you just put everything in there. We'll add the olives too. And then, yeah, might as well just add everything. I'm sure there's an order for this, but this is just Tuesday night, easy cooking at the end of the day, end of a long work day. So let's forget about all the formality. Okay. Oh my gosh, I would just eat this as a salad like every day. Oh my gosh, wouldn't this be like a perfect side salad? Okay. I'm going to add, they're not perfectly drained, but whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. And then, oh, shoot. I forgot to grate the garlic. Okay, I gotta grate it now. Shoot, I forgot to grate the garlic, of course. You like Swiss on roast beef sandwiches? That sounds good. So that same grater that I use over here, just grate it. Just watch your hands. Oh. You don't want to be grating your fingers. No one wants finger in your dinner. Okay. Okay, since I grated this later, I just got to make sure that when I mix the pasta salad, I just mix it really well. Okay. Okay. Then the herbs that we chopped all goes in. Waste not. Okay. And then this feta cheese. Using your hands, crumble them not even bite size, like even smaller than a bite size. For pasta and salads, there are too many good cheeses, most of which I can't spell. I'm there with you. So technically, pasta salad, after you make it, you want to marinate it in the fridge. Marinate it, I mean just leaving it in the fridge for a little bit. Today I'm just going to eat straight away, and leftover I can eat it for tomorrow's lunch. So it'll taste even better like after it's refrigerated, because at that time like the pasta has soaked in all the flavor from like the dressing. So yeah. Okay. We are almost done. I'm basically done with all the cooking. So I have this like big spoon, and then I'm just going to mix it. Let me close up a little bit. Oh, does that look good or what? This can feed an army. It has all my favorite stuff in here. Okay, I think I'm pretty close. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm going to taste this for seasoning. It's seasoned perfectly. Wow. Now, I'm going to make a plate. A little hole here. That kick and spice from the onion and the garlic, pretty good. So to this, I'm making like a little bowl for myself. Add a little bit more olive oil and pepper. And that's dinner. That's dinner. Little close-up. So, you have your pasta, your basil, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, feta cheese. It's like slightly melting. Parsley, dill. So good. Okay. Yummy? Yeah. Okay. Now for some taste test. I always feel so awkward like standing here and eating, but we have to try. I'm going to grab a little bit of the pasta, cucumber, the basil. Oh. Cha-cha. Is that a good bite? Mmm. Mmm. The herbiness, like a medley of herbiness, and the lemon zest is so good. And that didn't even take like 30 minutes. Another bite. Okay, this time I'll grab like a olive and pasta combo. Yeah. Oh, that bite looks pathetic. Need a bigger bite. A little better? Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, I'm glad I put basil in there. And the best part is, I know this is going to be even better for tomorrow's lunch. It's going to be even more flavorful. And like this pasta, it was a perfect decision because the little feta cheese bits gets into the little curves. The olives, nice salty kick. This is like perfect definition for like summer dinner. And these are good for if you're having a picnic, or I know you're going for a hike and you need to pack a little lunch. This is going to be perfect. I can eat like 3 bowls of these. Okay. Oh, hi, Jumi. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so that's it for today's dinner, Greek pasta salad. Hope that was fun. Hope that was helpful, at least. Yeah, I'll come back for more weeknight dinners. Thank you for joining. That looks so good. It is good. Oh my gosh, I'll show you again, Jumi. It's so good. All within 30 minutes. Probably faster. I'm like a slow chopper. I take longer. But anyways, thank you for joining and thank you for watching. Have a good evening, everybody.